this creeping ideology, this perverted ideology that is coming from our West. If this country of 240 million plus people, if this terrorism, this perverted ideology takes roots over there, just feel the consequences of that for the world. Who is fighting against it on daily basis? We, the people of Pakistan, the armed forces, the security forces. The figures tell themselves, 190 operations per day. Since January 24, more than 77,000 counter-terrorism operations have been done by the state of Pakistan. We are fighting it on daily basis. And India is sponsoring and supporting these terrorists for its very myopic and short-term interest. If this bulwark state, which is fighting against this terrorism, not on only behalf of the people of Pakistan, but for the people of the world, if it gets distracted, which is one of the objectives of the India, what consequences it will have for the region and the world. Also keep this thing in mind. Now, on the pretext of action against this Pahalgam incident, their perpetrators, rather than giving credible evidence, what they started an oppression campaign against the Muslims and the Kashmiris in particular. This is what is happening right now in Kashmir. More than 50 houses have been bulldozed and blasted. More than 2,500 innocent Kashmiris have been taken into custody, God knows where. This is happening right now. This is their counter-terrorism operations that is going on. They are beating innocent people on streets. Please zoom out. See the bigger picture. The Indians want you to zoom in and just ask you and on that this is happening, this is happening. This is what's actually happening behind all this dirt that they are doing right now. This is continuing on daily basis. This oppression, what's happening on the streets of India to the Muslims and the minorities. Dogs and Muslims not allowed. Please understand this hatred, this state-sponsored hatred against the minorities, which is working with the mindset, the hubristic mindset which is behind this military aggression. The problem here is what India is doing, that they are doing two things. They are externalizing their internal problems and they are internalizing their external problems. So oppression of the minorities, extremism and terrorism is an internal problem of India. Rather than addressing that, rather than addressing this oppression, this extremism, this rising Hindutva within India, rather than addressing it, this internal problem, they are externalizing it by putting blames on Pakistan and other countries. That this terrorism and this extremism is being exported from here. It is not. It is their internal extremism and oppression, day in, day out, 24 hours, that the minorities, that the Muslims, that the Kashmiris, that the Sikhs and others are facing there. Please don't externalize it. And Kashmir, ladies and gentlemen, is an external problem. It is an internationally recognized disputed territory between two countries with the decision to be made by the people of Kashmir. But you are internalizing it by putting more than 700,000 troops over there, by doing oppression over there, by changing its demography, by changing its status. So this is the main issue that is at hand. You try to put their mouths shut. Listen to this boy. You shut down the all digital media that is coming from Pakistan or independent news agencies. You shut down the X and the other social media platforms because you don't have the capacity, you don't have the patience, you don't have the morality to listen to the truth. This is what's happening. This is why this aggression. So what they did was, after this Pahalgam happened, and we have seen briefly what actually is the truth of this Pahalgam.